just have the first slide. Great. So I'm going to do a little short talk. We'll be very short, and then Rebecca is going to do the second part after we'll have a song in the middle. But I was trying to think about how we could make this a bit more interactive, so that we're not just sat there passive and not doing anything. And I thought it'd be good to do something that gets the children involved, and also to make sure that the adults haven't switched off. So, whenever I say the words I am, which will come up quite a lot, you all need to say Yahweh. Okay? So let's see if we can do that. I am. Yahweh. It's okay. But they definitely make more noise over in Sunday school when it's just the children. So all of us can definitely make more noise than that. So if I say, I'll try it again. I am. Yahweh. That's better. Okay, next slide. So just to start with, in my own personal quiet times this year, I've been reading a Bible plan, a Bible in the year. I started it in September. I'm on day 270. So any of you any good at maths realise I won't complete it in a year. So Bible in a year and a bit. But what I've been amazed about, and what always amazes me about the Bible, are the threads that run through it. That right the way through, from Genesis right the way through to Revelation, we see this wonderful story that all knits together, threads together, and points towards Jesus. That thread that runs right the way through. And we see it, for example, in the story of Abraham going to sacrifice Isaac, and then God providing the ram to take his place. We see that all the way through, pointing towards Jesus. So go to the next slide. I don't know if any of you have read, there's a really good book called the Jesus Storybook Bible. And actually the mantra or the slogan that goes alongside that kind of sums up what I'm trying to say there, really simply. Every story whispers his name. So when we look at the Bible as a whole, every single part of the story talks about Jesus, which I think is absolutely incredible. We've been looking at the I am. Yahweh. We've been looking at the I am. Yahweh. Good, so you are awake. Statements that Jesus made, or the declarations, the things that he declared. Okay, so if we go to the next slide, and we've heard some of them read to us this morning, the memory verses, which were really well read out. Well done, everyone. And we're going to hear some more a bit later on. But all those declarations that Jesus was making, those I am statements, ultimately, what Jesus was saying by saying, I am the bread, or I am the vine, and so on, all those statements, he was effectively saying that he was God. And it's referencing back to the story just watched on the screen. Right at the start of this series on the I am statements of Jesus, Paul talks about how it doesn't start in the New Testament, it starts way back in Exodus with this story of the burning bush and God revealing himself to Moses as I am who I am. Which in the Hebrew is Yahweh, is that name for God who, and what he is saying by saying Yahweh is he absolutely should do it the other way around as well. He's saying he absolutely is. God is everything. He is the one who has made all that has been made. So if we go on to the next slide, so that's what I wanted to sum up everything that we've been doing. When we think about Jesus and we think about what he was saying is that he is everything. For us as Christians, to get to know God, to be in relationship with God, with the great I am, exactly, we have to go through Jesus. He is the one that makes that possible. Through his sacrifice, through dying on the cross for all of us, if we accept that, if we repent or if we say sorry for the things that we've done wrong and ask him into our lives, he is the way, he is the truth, he is the one that allows us to have that relationship with God and to live life in all its fullness. And it goes, like I say, it goes right the way back to that declaration that God made to Moses when he said, I am who I am. We're now I'm gonna hand over to Pearl, and we're gonna do a song, and then after that, Rebecca's gonna come up, and she's going to talk about if this is what we've been learning about, if this is what we understand about God, then actually, who are we? Who am I? Who is everyone here? Who are you? So I'll hand over to Pearl, and she'll lead us for the next bit.
Okay, maybe just before we do the song, we'll hear some more of those I am. Oh, it doesn't work for me as well. Oh, there you go, statements. So I think, Phoebe, haven't you got one you're going to tell us? And some of the Stevenson children, have you verses for us as well? And Eden has. Have I left anybody out? I hope not. Phoebe, you come beside me. Great. Good girl, Phoebe. Come away over here. Everybody can't see you hiding away in there. Good. Okay, guys. So would you like to go first and tell us which one you're going to do?
John 14, verse 6. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Well done. Okay, Eden. One you over beside me, I'll stand beside you. Good girl. Which one are you going to tell everybody? Have I got a wee note of it here?
I am the good shepherd. He giveth life to a sheep, and
that's good. That's a good bit of the verse. Well done, Eden. Good girl. Okay, Phoebe, you come beside me. Do you want to hold this yourself? Good girl.
I am the light of the world.
Great, we are. And you know, that's right. Our next song is that verse, Phoebe. We're going to sing now. He is the light of the world, and he shines all over. So I need you to get up on your feet again and find a space so you can see the screen. And the last song was saying about who were we thankful for. Can I just say we are very thankful for our AV team. Will we give them a big clap, because we've asked an awful lot of them this morning. So thank you to Ezra and Noah and who else is in that room? Whoever else is in the room. Nigel's probably in there too. So let's see if we can get I Am the Light of the World. This is it. Okay, have I got lots of helpers to do the actions? Good boys, you ready? Out we come. The world is searching
for an answer, a ray of hope in a hopeless world. Who can we turn to? Where is our rescue? There is someone, he's the answer. He's the light and he'll light the way. His name is Jesus, and he came to save us.
going to have a seat and we'll see what Rebecca's going to tell us.
Wonderful. Now, I just have a wee bit of setup to do here. Going to need some volunteers in a moment, some water involved. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I need your help in a wee second. Some people are sitting so well, we'll have to ask them to come and give me a hand. Now, right at the very, very beginning, Keith asked an important question. He said, "Who are you?" or "Who am I?" And we are going to be looking at that now, having thought about all the things that Jesus and God told us who he is. Who can remember when God said to Moses, "I am"? Yahweh. He is the beginning and the end. He is everything. You can't get anything more than God. He is absolutely complete. And that, boys and girls and everybody, has something really important for us when we ask the question, "Who am I?" Hands up if you've ever played the sticky note game in the car, or maybe at Christmas or a birthday party, where you get a post-it note and you have to stick it on your forehead and it has somebody's name on it, and then you've got to ask questions, yes or no, and you've got to try and guess who it is. Hands up if you've ever played that game, and if you haven't, there's your Sunday afternoon sorted for you. Who am I is a really important question. Now, Keith also mentioned the word identity. What do we identify as? Sometimes that can go along with this, who am I? So maybe somebody could give me an idea of an identity, or if they were to ask the question, who am I? What might some people answer for that? Anybody think of a really good answer? What do lots of people think of being their identity when they ask, who am I?
I'm a teacher.
A teacher. Well, can I just put on here your job or your profession? Teaching's great. I have a lot of time for teachers, especially in July and August. Okay, some people identify as their work or their job, or maybe what class they're in school. Yes, Matthew. You're an actor. Maybe it's your hobby. That is a wonderful answer. I was going to put sport and art down, but we'll just put hobby. In fact, would you like to come and hold this one for me? And I need somebody who's going to come and hold the job one. Right, Jasmine, come on, you come. Come here and stand round here. Right, Matthew, come here and stand round this one. And on this one here, boys and girls, I'm going to put down the words, child of God. Here we go. And let's have a real... Eli, would you like to come and hold this one for me? No? Who's going to be... Right, Oscar, come on, you come. Because you see, boys and girls, in the Bible, okay, in John chapter 1, verse 12, it says this. It says, to all who believed his name. Now, we've been learning, what is his name? Yahweh. To all who believes his name, he allows us to be called children of God. He gave the right to become children of God. Now, let's think about these identities. Let's imagine this water is our identity. Now, you're holding those cups really firm. Right, Jasmine, here you go. What if we pour all our identity into our jobs? Right, Matthew, you holding that really? Oh, I know, you just hold the cup. There we are. What if we pour all our identity into our hobbies? What if we pour it all into being children of God? Here we are. Now, Jasmine, come you forward here. Stand you over the towel and over that bucket. Now, sometimes in life, doesn't always go to plan. What if we were to lose our jobs? What if it was to become really rocky? What happens if it becomes really rocky? Can you give that a good shake? If you, I think it's going to be even more rockier than that, Jasmine. Really, really rocky. Give it a really good shake. You can pour it in. Oh, what happens? Pour it all out. What happens? Can it stay in? Pour all out. What happens? Where's it gone?
Into the tub.
Well, it has gone into the tub, you're right. We've lost it, haven't we? We've lost it. We can't keep our identity. It won't stay in. We'll lose it. Matthew, what about you? If you give that a really good shake, what have you got yours? You're holding your identity into hobbies. Well, what if you break a leg and you can't play football anymore? You've never broken a leg, and hopefully that never happens. Give that a really good shake. What would happen? You would have to have a cast on for 6 weeks, you would. But imagine if things happen in life and we couldn't do our hobbies anymore, we would lose our identity, wouldn't we? It would all be gone. Yeah, it's all a bit worthless. But you see, for those of us who can say, I am a child of God, it says in the Bible that God puts a seal on us, just like this lid, right, Oscar? Put that seal on. In Ephesians, Jesus talks about putting a seal and protecting his children. Now, Oscar, is that on good and tight? What happens now when the tough times come? Because they do come, don't they? Life can be a wee bit rocky. Let's give that a rocky road. Give that a good shake. Can you get that water out? Is it going anywhere? I don't think you're shaking hard enough. Give it like a proper, yeah. Is it going anywhere? No. Our identity is firm. It's not going anywhere when we call ourselves children of God. And if we believe in Jesus, if we believe he is the way, the truth, and the life, if we believe he is the light of the world, if we put our identity in him, we can say, I am a child of God. Let's everybody say that. I am a child of God. In just a little minute, we're going to sing a song about being called children of God. Boys and girls, if you want to, during that song, you can go and make yourselves badges that say, I am a child of God. Maybe some of the adults can help you write those, and you can decorate it, and you can stick it on and wear it as your identity, or you can take it home. Maybe the bigger people can help me out, though. As a response to being called children of God, what other I am statements? What does that, Yahweh, thank you. What does that also mean for us? I am. What does it mean for you? I don't think you can say you're Yahweh. I am. Honestly, I teach classes in high school that understand better. What if I was to say I am loved? I am a child of God. I am redeemed. I am forgiven. Accepted. I am forgiven. I am chosen. Blessed. I am set free. I am saved. Okay, and so it goes on. So let's stand to sing, and I'll swap over with Pearl. Okay, you can say it. Thank you. I am a child of God.